All right, here we're going to export a file. So we're going to set up a file for print, and we're going to print it at letter size. So say this might be a sign or something, or a notice of some sort. So let's go to Photoshop. I've already prepared this file, but let's start from scratch. Okay. So first we want to make sure, going back to our workflow from before, we want to make sure that we set up the file with the right settings. So new file. You can use presets here in this case because we are using a US paper size. If you click that, that would populate everything for you. If you're using any other sort of size, be sure to check that your resolution is right. Oh, and your color mode, you want to use CMYK color, and that your color mode is right. For your type of printing. Honestly, if you're actually printing on a digital printer, the conversion that happens is it's fine. You don't have to worry about CMYK or RGB. But anyway, these settings will work fine for our purposes. I am going to go ahead and rotate the canvas since I know that it is going to be in landscape. I am going to import my image of my dinosaur. There. Okay, I want to stretch it out so that it fills the space. And I want to add some text. Make it dark. Center it. Move tool. Align center. Let's mask this image so that we can read welcome more easily. Use the marquee tool. Select the area of the image. Hit mask. There we go. So this is looking pretty alright. Oops, I moved it by accident. Okay, just a general tip for print, it's just good practice to leave, to have the text be a little bit, give yourself a little bit of margin. You don't want the main content too close to the edge, just in case something goes wrong in printing and gets lopped off. So what I'm saying is you don't want welcome to be really close to the edge, like that. So moving it back, here we've got a file ready for export. This welcome look off center. Okay, gonna hit save to save this PSD file. Just gonna call it letter size poster. Save. I am then going to do file save as, Control-Shift-S, and it's now time to export. I'm going to export this file as a TIFF. I'm just going to assume that for the purposes of this tutorial that you're just going to be taking it to Staples and getting it printed, or taking it to AMS, for example, and getting it printed. So TIFF files are totally fine. You do not need the layers. Save. Okay. And it's as simple as that. Oops. It's as simple as that. Oops. I'm going crazy here. And it's as simple as that. There is your final exported TIFF file ready for printing. Saving for PDF is almost just as straightforward a process. In this case, if we're exporting PDF from here, it's a format called Photoshop PDF because you do have the option of saving it with editing capabilities. Photoshop meaning that you can save it as a PDF file, which can be opened by any PDF reader, but then also if you open it back up in Photoshop, you have the ability to then edit the file again. I would just say it's best practice to make sure that you've got good copies of your PSD original working files Sometimes I think there's a danger in saving as PDF and then confusing yourself and you might delete the wrong file. Anyway, it's a personal preference thing. So let's export as PDF. Let's just hit save. Okay. Okay, and here they've got a couple of like presets ready for us. High quality print is really just fine. You can toggle through here to look at the different settings, but this preset is going to take care of all of that for us, and it's generally good enough for our ITP printing purposes. So you can hit save. This is just going to warn you that like this saving a PDF with Photoshop editing capabilities preserved isn't going to be compatible with earlier versions of Photoshop. Whatever, that's fine. And that's it. Oh, where'd it go? There it is. And that's it. That's our PDF. Just to show that it opens up, let's open it up in preview. Open with preview. There it is. Totally hanging my computer. But that's it. Okay, that's enough for this video. I'm going to stop now.